you get the 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 stuff that the fans want. I think the perfect way to set up if Randy were to come back last second before Mania, which I do think Randy will still be a part of this Mania.
Hmm.
I'm completely fine with John Cena going against Randy Orton at WrestleMania just to see if these two guys still have it.
Yep.
Do I still have it? That it's a match to prove, hey, Randy Orton, you're coming back from injury. How do you feel? How are you? Cena, you're coming back off the cusp of 7 years of not winning. Let's see if you still got it.
Yep.
So I think this is great for both of those guys. Randy said Cena versus him is his dream match. I wouldn't mind Cena going after the IC title. He gets a win. He might stack up a few. He feels like, you know what? I need to prove myself from the ground up. Let me win the IC belt. Obviously, this wouldn't be his final stop. The final stop is 17. But him winning the IC belt in between, it leads him to accomplish something that he's never accomplished before. It knocks the accolade off his career in terms of being Grand Slam and actually win the IC belt. And now he has proved to himself, okay, not only have I won matches, I can win gold. So
Yep.
what's the next level from here? Entering into that King of the Ring tournament. I think you have Cena win the King of the Ring. You have him face CM Punk, who beats Cody Rhodes. At SummerSlam Night 2, we get Cena versus. So we go from having Cena versus Orton at WrestleMania to Cena versus Punk at SummerSlam. We have Cena versus Punk SummerSlam for the title. I think Cena wins there. I think he will constantly wrestle the PLEs that he shows up to.
Yep.
He wrestles for the WWE title, and the week to week that he shows up, he wrestles for the IC title. I
Okay.
feel like the near the end, you have him lose, like maybe November-ish. You have him lose the IC belt. December, obviously, he loses the WWE Championship.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, that's pretty much. I mean, that's not even arguable. I think that's pretty standard for Cena's reign or his last year.
You're breaking up a little bit. You said that's standard for Cena's reign.
Yeah, for his reign or in
Okay.
his last year in the WWE. So I want to give a
Yeah.
take. Do you think that
Talk
Cena
to me.
should face? I think he should face Braun Breaker, not at WrestleMania. I think he should face Orton if he was to return in that certain time and lose. Or I think he should win against Orton at WrestleMania. I think
He
he
can win
should
against Orton.
Yeah, I think he should go after Braun, where I think he faces Braun not for the title, but Braun challenges him, is like calls him an old man. Let's say this turns into a heel Braun. We're not really seeing heel Braun; it's more like tweener kind of babyface, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like we should get a heel Braun breaker, call out Cena, tell him he's old, tell him he doesn't have it anymore, he should retire. He's like, if you think you're that good, you should face me, because he's having this problem with Adam Pearce saying he wants an opponent. Let's say he gets his opponent,
Yes,
you
yes.
know.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm
I
glad you
think
brought that up.
I think let's say Breaker is a fresh off of a win at WrestleMania. He faced Penta or someone at
Yes,
WrestleMania, still kept
yes,
his title.
yes, yes.
Then he's like, I want more. He's like, this just beating him isn't enough for me.
Oh, you
This is
breaking
what we
up? You breaking
see.
up? He said he beats Penta fresh off he's fresh off beating Penta.
Yeah, fresh off beating Penta or whoever it is he faces, and we start to feel that heel mantra of his, where like he's like, I need more. This guy isn't worth my time. I beat him. I smoked him at WrestleMania. I have the best spear in the business, and I'm gonna use it on someone that
Yep.
actually deserves the spear. He's like, I want to, like, let's say John Cena comes out. He starts talking to Cena, saying, "You're old. You're washed. I can beat you easily. Like, you're not the Cena that we saw before, and I know that, and
Yep.
that's what I'm gonna do to you." He faces Cena, beats him. Let's say he beats him that night. No, no, Cena beats him that same night at the main event of Raw or SmackDown.
Yep.
Then Breaker's pissed. He wants revenge. He wants to get that win back because he just lost to a washed John Cena, who everyone said that he hasn't won a match in over 2,000 days, 1,000 days, and he wants that revenge back. He's like, there's no way I lost to someone like this, who's old, who's frail, shouldn't even be wrestling anymore. We have another match, maybe at Money in the Bank or another PLE along down the
You're
way.
breaking up. Olden Fair. Okay, there we go. I hear you. I hear you.
So we have him at Money in the Bank or another PLE. Cena loses that. Then you have another build up to where Cena says, I can beat this guy. I beat him first before, and I lost to him for the title. I know I
Yep.
can beat him. You have a trilogy set up with Cena and Breaker. You have Cena beat him for the IC title. Boom. That's how he gets the title.